Hi guys, I think we're on video 20 plus now. Air went, even my wife got fed up with it, so it went. So today we're going to work on inside work. A tough one in amateur boxing. It's hard for judges to score. I'm not saying they don't score, I'm saying it's harder for the judges to score, but it's a valuable part in boxing. Different into your professional game. Scores slightly different as well, plus your early fights, you've only got one judge, and that's your referee, and he's stood there, can see what you're doing. So we're going to get into that, but first off we're going to warm up, and so we're just going to do star jumps into squats today. So we're just doing star jumps and squats, as we're not. And all I want you to do for them is just do me 2 of each, 4 of each, go right up to 20, and then get back to me. So star jumps, squats, 2, 4, all the way up to 20, and then come back. Cool. So we're back. Right, okay, so we're going to do some rotation. Your inside work, you'll enjoy rotating on your inside work. I mean, you look at these little shots I'm throwing here, this is all inside stuff. Okay, so we're getting that rotation. Pop it in when you want, stick them up to the ceiling, stick it onto the floor, start in front. So what I want you to do, rotate for me now, as long as you feel you need to do it, okay? Get that heart rate up and then get back to me. Cool, right, so now we're going to go into shadow box. Thinking now, we're going into some technical work. So again, like I've said before, even your shadow box in your warm up, in gym, I don't like to see you chatting and staring into space, technical thinking, everything. Everyone's on different levels, okay, but there's lots to think about in your shadow. Loads, okay? Okay, so put a lot into your shadow boxing and then get back to me, and we're going to start on the technical work. Cool, so the tech work. We're working inside, like I've said before. It has to happen in amateur boxing. I try and get my boxers to not do it too much, because again, like I've said, it's difficult for the judges to score. It's not that they don't, it's difficult. How can they see what's going on when you're inside, working inside, and judges are all sat other side at ring? It's a difficult one to score. You might have some success, you might wind in, slow your opponent down, or her. Okay, so it's an important thing. For me, you can see these tiny squares that are in my gym. We've done some videos in my boxing gym. I just like it in my studio. I'm on my own down here. It echoes a lot in big boxing gym. So just doing them in here. But you can see these squares. Okay, we're stood in one. When we're working inside, we need to be able to think that we could work inside, me and my partner, in a telephone box. Elbows are in, everything's tight, okay? So we're just going to practice on his hooks first. Just practicing, bang, small, bang. You have to like this, it's not inside work, bang, bang, little hooks, just drill them in, bang, bang. I'm turning my hands over. Some of you might bring your hands up, bang, bang. See what's happening there with my legs? We've got dips. So hook, hook, dip, hook, hook, dip, hook, hook, dip. Have a little go at that, as long as you fancy it, and then come back to me. Lovely. Right, now we're going to try little uppercuts. Uppercut, uppercuts, tiny, small shots inside, using these, up, bam, bam, bam. Uppercut, back, roll, uppercut, roll, uppercut, roll, uppercut, roll. Alright, so put them uppercuts in there, have a little practice at that, and then come back to me. Now on your inside work, I don't like my boxers to come away, because once we've come away, we can hit. So it's rolls, rolls and dips, rolls and dips, rolls and dips, okay? But what I want you to try is, if I roll that way, can I put a shot in there? If I roll that way, so I'm rolling the opposite way to the shot, so I'm trying to get some, grab his attention with my head and come in the other way. So we're going the other way. Okay, so have a little try at that. Roll one way, throw the shot. Bam! Little tricks, you're going to build up your own little tricks. Have a little go, come back to me. Cool. So what I want to do now, let's just forget the shots. And let's just put the dips and the rolls in. So we're working inside now, look, we're covering. So we're doing some defensive work. Inside, working inside. Now we might want to step around a little bit. Think about them sneaky shots that we've had in there. They'll come in. Okay, so dipping, rolling. So what I want you to do now is have a little blast. Dipping, rolling, stepping around a little bit, staying inside. See how hard this is. See how hard this is, even doing it as a shadow box. And then you'll think, you know what, when I get on that jab and I can get a breather, it's a nice place to be. So, have a little go and then get back to me. Cool. So now we've got the hooks, we've got the uppercuts, we've got the dips, we've got the rolls, we've got the elbows in. Okay, what you think now is little shots. If you've got a partner, beautiful. If you haven't, you've got to do some imagination like I'm going to do. Okay, little hook comes in here, bam, there's my uppercut. If I'm working inside, chances are he or she is as well. Yeah, so I'm in here, shot there, bang. So these are little things. Catch it there, bring it up. We worked on this in body shot counters. Bam, bam. Yeah, that shot comes in, there's my shot. Bam, bam. Up, bam, and roll. Back and roll, because there's something coming back, we're close. We're throwing shots like, man, this has got to keep moving, or you've got to fire them shots off. Okay? Have a little go at that. Touch your elbow, send the counter. Cool. So, we're working inside. Now we're counter punching. Stuff's coming, we're working. We can cover. Get some air, work. Now what happens? We've got to leave. So what I want you to do is, if you're enjoying that practice, press pause, practice. Then come back to this little section, because this is a section about moving away. Again, we're getting into the section where it's my kind of boxing, my coaching, my thoughts on boxing. You'll find a lot of opponents will push you away. Once he's pushed you away, disregarding whether the referee wants to tell you off, look where my hands are. I'm 13 stone, I'm pushing 13 stone away from me there. Bam, counter punch. If I want to leave this inside work, take my feet. Okay? Things have got to be important when I take my feet away. Hands up. Head movement. Take away, move away. Move away on the hands up, moving that head in case he's throwing a shot. You can also leave on a shot. So we've had leaving shots in. We're working inside. Bam! Right hand. I stepped away on that right hand. I'm working inside. I'm close up to you. Bam! Bam! Right hand, left hook. Moved away. So I want you to think about your inside work. But I want you to think about how you get away. Don't push. Step away. Head movement, hands up, on a shot if you can as well. Think about it, okay? Come back to me. Right. We've worked on stepping round, leaving shots in. We've worked on it as a defence. We're working inside, step. There's my breather. Okay? So we're working inside, bam, 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 everything. Little step, left hook, is there. I've got out again. I haven't just walked out. If I just walk out, I'm going to get clouted, okay? So try that one. So work inside, step and leave that opposite hand in. If I step right, bang, leave that left hand in. You might put a right hand in. He's still here, isn't he? Split second speed. Bam, bam. Speed again. Okay, have a practice of that and then get back to me. Cool. Okay, so now it's about putting it into your shadow box. And if you've done that hard, I'm guessing you guys are starting to feel pumped, out of breath, working hard, like it. Okay, but we need to put it into shadow. We're never ever, really, we don't want to have a boxing match like that. I remember one in Leeds against a great kid called Jamie Dyer, one of my lads. My lad stood toe to toe in Leeds, didn't think we'd get it, and we actually did. But we don't want a full boxing match like that. He's so hard to judge. And it's physically very demanding because you're taking shots, you're giving shots. So what I want to be doing, we're going to work now. We're going to do a shadow box, predominantly inside. Step off, bang, and then we're on that jab, bang. And I want to get air in tank, just working on the jab. How do we get the hair? Jab across, simple shots, air in, bang, 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 bang. We're going to go again, back inside. I want you to do as many rounds of that as you want. So it's busy, inside work, jab to get your rest. Leave on a shot, hands up, head movement. Don't just, although there's no one there on shadow boxing, you've got to be going there. It's about thinking when we shadow box. Okay, as many rounds as you want. Get back to me for the circuit. See you in a sec. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. And the circuit, if you're new to my videos, you need to go right back and find the alphabet workouts. And onto Millennium Facebook page, Millennium Functional Fitness Facebook page, boxing page. And there's a list of letters from the alphabet and numbers. From there, you write that down. Millennium, inside work, 4, 6, 8. They're just irrelevant, just so you get some numbers. Write that down from the alphabet list, and then do me that workout. And then do me 3 rounds of nice full-length shadow boxing as your stretch off. And I will see you in the next video. Hope that made sense, guys. Cheers.